wake the dead, wake the dead. Take up the call and carry his commission. Wake the dead, wake the dead. Don't be content and just walk away. Wake up! There's a job to be done.
So we said to them, why don't you do a retrospective study? If vaccines truly make us healthier and safer, then why don't we just compare two groups? We are the home in America of Apple, of Microsoft. We have computer learning now. Why aren't you using that database? Just do a comparative study. Take the vaccinated individuals against the completely unvaccinated individuals and compare them. Ask the computer to ask who has more cancer, who has more ADD, ADHD, who has more autism, who has more lupus, who has more, asthma. All of the things that are on an incredible rise in our children, just find out who is actually sicker or not. And you know what they said to us? We will never do that study. They are not putting forward that study. I believe, of course, it's a speculation, but it comes after a lifetime of interviewing people and trying to get how people work. You know for a fact, if they could end this conversation with a study, they would have done it. That study will always prove what we know to be true. Unvaccinated children and people are simply healthier.
So you saying yes to a vaccine is you giving consent at the soul level for the breaching of your divine sovereignty and your abnegation or surrender of the soul covenant. It's that serious. Receive that COVID-19 or COVID-23 or COVID-72, whatever goddamn nonsense they dream up next in their witchery. If you receive that and you willingly and willfully surrender yourself up for masking and for quarantining and for catastrophic failure of your life and your immune system by depleting oxygen and so on, then you are the one offering yourself up for sacrifice. We are the ones doing it to ourselves.
Take up the cross and carry his commission. Don't be content and just walk away.
This is what government fails to understand. This is what the Sabbatean Luciferic mind is incapable of grasping. You cannot manipulate the essence of something into something else. You can shape things and you can culturally program and you can socially engineer to some extent, and you can even genetically modify things and mutate God's patterns of perfection to some extent, but you cannot tap into the essence. The quintessence remains untouchable because that is a vibral, Christed quanta. It is not something which you could ever grab. It's the Christed element within the Adamite, within the actualized human, is the antidote, was always the antidote, and has fulfilled its function and purpose by never being gettable, attable. And that's how the Christed light, or the grace of God, so to speak, has been the key to the alchemization process of the civilizational cycles and bringing us out of dark epochs into the light and, the emancipation of this particular seeding of humankind. On the hero's journey, each of us, we're here on this divine quest to awaken within the dream spell, receive that divine capacitance, anchor those patterns of perfection that stream through our ideation, our creative mind into the earth plane, and anchor heaven on earth.